Welcome to Yupari Gaming. This time I'm continuing my journey through Firesong DLC main storyline, and I have to go back to Glimmer. Alright. Excellent. Oh,
If it is true that you have joined the Ashaba, you are not welcome.
Friend, what news of Vastir? Why are the spirits of the island in such distress? The very spirits all around us cry out in fear and sorrow. Even Free says they sense a change in the sacred seeds. Tell me about the battle in Vastir. Is Stefan all right? I fear something terrible has happened.
Sir Stefan is fine, but Count Monard was killed, as was Archdruids Raval and Elik.
Archdruid Raval is dead? I knew something had gone wrong. The spirits of nature that surround Glimmertarn were acting so strangely. But if the Archdruids are dead, what happened to the sacred seeds?
Archdruid Orlaith murdered Raval and took the Elder Tide and Stolor seeds.
Blight and damnation. Free told me they sensed the seeds stirring, moving. I couldn't think of any good reason to account for that, and neither could Free. But what about Vastir? Does the city still stand?
We defeated Sea Lord Nalos and drove off the remaining threat sails. The city is safe for now.
At least something good has come of all this. But poor Stefan. His father wasn't a friend to the Druids, but he mostly left us alone, unlike some of his predecessors. Free said they felt the seeds calling. Maybe they can help us track them down.
When Archdruid Orlaith took the seeds, she said she was going to become the new Druid King.
I knew this had to do with the prophecy, the dream of Kasserine. But for anyone to proclaim themselves the Druid King, even an Archdruid, it's just unheard of. That isn't how it's supposed to work. Talk to Free. See if they still sense the seeds.
With Archdruid Raval dead, who leads the Stone Lore Circle?
I don't know. And our other Archdruids died in the attack on the Dreyfa. At some point, I'll need to send for an Elder or Archdruid from High Isle. But for now, we're on our own. In the meantime, I'll do my best to lead the way Raval taught me.
That which dreamed through seasons uncounted now awakens. The sacred seeds sing to me. Together now, they find their voice. They tell me to come to them. Soon, I must answer.
Can you lead us to the sacred seeds, Free?
You do not hear their song? I hear it. Yes, I can guide you to the seeds. They are my purpose. I cannot be kept from my purpose. Bound. Yet, there's choice. What is your purpose?
To stop Archdruid Orlaith and return the seeds to you. Where are they, Free?
In the direction of the rising sun. The point on the isle where that first happens. I will help you find the seeds and keep them safe until Crown, Staff, and Gauntlet must flower. That time is soon. It is not for me to tell seeds not to grow.
Then let's find the seeds tree.
Go, friend. Toward the sunrise. Toward the song. I will walk with Druid Laurel, and we shall meet you by the sanctum of the last Druid King, Ivyheim.
Have you always been able to sense the sacred seeds?
No. Before they were distant, quiet, whispers and dreams. Now that the seeds are together, they stir again. They are finding their voices, remembering what they are, calling out to me.
Would the seeds go back to sleep if we separated them again?
Seeds cannot unsprout, even if I ask them nicely. The seeds are together. I do not think they will want to part again, not before crown, staff, and gauntlet are regrown.
You said you have a choice. Can Archdruid Orlaith make you regrow the seeds?
If this is the appointed season, the seeds will grow. If it is not, no power can make them act against their nature.
I don't understand. Do you have a choice or not?
It would be wrong for Orlaith to take crown, staff, and gauntlet. Bad. But it is also wrong to deny growth when the season is upon them. How can I choose between wrongs? I have not learned to do that.
Okay.
Go on ahead. Free and I will.
Oh well.
Firesong coming and going as bold as you please. Orlaith is up to something. Be careful. There are more Firesong druids here than I expected. Archdruid Orlaith must be planning something big to bring this many of her circle from Ivalon.
Are you sure Archdruid Orlaith and the sacred seeds are here?
Free senses the seeds within the veil. After all the trouble Orlaith caused to get them, she won't let them out of her sight. There's a door at the heart of Ivyheim. A place of the Druid King. It hasn't been opened in centuries. Maybe she's there?
What's on the other side of this door?
The Ivy Throne, or so the legends say, where the last Druid King held court. If she really seeks to become the new king, that's a good place to start. You and Free check out the door while I scout the rest of the Vale. I'll catch up with you later.
All right. Free and I will try to find this Ivy Throne.
While I take a look around the rest of the Vale, you and Free find the door to the Ivy Throne. It's east of here, almost to the coast. We need to find Archdruid Orlaith and recover the sacred seeds. Good luck, friend. And guard Free well.
What exactly is the Ivy Throne?
For all my time studying the history of Druid King Kasserine, that's been one of my primary questions. Is the Ivy Throne a metaphor? Is there an actual throne, like the one High King Emmerich sits upon? We just don't know for sure.
Why don't you know?
Because so many of our records have been lost. The Druids were almost wiped out a number of times in our history, and the Druid King's sanctum in Ivyheim has been sealed since his death. No one has passed through that door in countless seasons.
If the door can't be opened, how could Archdruid Orlev be inside?
We shouldn't take any chances. Orlaith has accomplished things we never expected. If she made her way to the Ivy Throne, or whatever waits behind that door, we need to find out. And
Okay.
Free might sense something, like they did at Cloage.
The seeds are near. The seeds. Archdruid Orlane approaches. Hide, friend of Laurel. Hide.
The throne hall remains closed, Archdruid. The seeds
Here,
won't open the door.
behind this rock.
We've wasted enough time here. I must return to Ichalon. Use every druid we brought here and find the sower. The seeds must be regrown. I'll sit upon the Ivy Throne when I am crowned king.
The seeds. Gone. So close, but now out of reach. Archdruid understands nothing. The seeds cannot be commanded. They must be asked. Invited. I sense another song here. Very old. It calls to me.
Another song. What do you mean?
Long ago, mortal hands taught the stones of this place a song. A promise. A greeting. Not a song for mortals. A song for me. I must look upon the door in the hillside.
You mean the door to the Ivy Throne?
Yes, the sealed door that Laurel spoke of. The door the Firesong Archdruid could not open. At the top of these steps, the song of this place calls to me. There must be a way inside. Let us find it.
All right, let's go.
Locked by ancient power, but the stones sing me the key. Find the 3 druid stones nearby and wake them, oral friend. Listen to the song only I can hear. Find the 3 druid stones and awaken them. On the hills around us, search north, west, find, turn. Then the door will open. Open for me.
The song only you can hear told you how to open the sealed doors.
Yes, friend of Laurel. Powerful magic anchored by druid stones. I hear them. They are not far. Find the stones and awaken them. 2 north, 1 west. Let them know I am here. Then the door will open for me.
And you think you can open the door that Archdruid Orlev couldn't?
The song is not for Archdruid or Laith. It is for me. The door will not open for anyone. It is waiting for me. Come, Laurel friend. Help Free awaken the Druid stones. Then we can see what else the song wants to tell me.
All right, let's look around for druid stones.
That stone leaks too.
See? Okay.
All these long seasons, the door has waited just for me. Let us go inside, friend of Laurel. I have never been here, yet it feels familiar. These stones were told to remember King Cassarain and to wait for me.
Told to wait. Told to wait for you. You mean the song that you hear?
Yes, the song is louder in here, more insistent. It wants to fulfill its purpose, like me, like the seeds. The song is from King Cassarain's season, but it is not from the Druid King. Not exactly.
Do you remember King Cassarain?
A little. His voice calling me from the green. The song of his magic, strong and good. He gave me into the care of the weirds before my eyes ever opened to the light of this world. They tended me while I dreamed, until the Firesong woke me.
I remember we saved you back in High Rock. But what do you think you will find here?
Understanding. I was summoned to quicken the seeds, crown, staff, and gauntlet, but I do not know why King Cassarain made them sleep. So how can I know when to wake them? We should explore. Learn. I will follow you.
Very well, let's go.
The song I feel in these old stones, it comes from somewhere ahead. We should keep going. Explore. Listen. Learn.
Okay. Else can we expect to find in here?
I sense spirits called from the green, bound into the shapes of fawns and darker forms to defend this place. They may not know me. They have waited a very long time, forgotten themselves and grown wild. Be careful, Laurel friend. To me. Touch the moat, Laurel friend.
Welcome, sower of the dream. I am Avon, apprentice to the Druid King. King Cassarain bid me prepare for this day. Follow this passage to the Ivy Throne.
He's a He is the same. He will guide us. These creatures were called to protect this place. They have fierce. A hall within the hill. The court of the Druid King. The song is clearer now. Above us, toward the rising sun. The mountains lower. Careful, friend of light. Sees
This stone tablet
Ivy
records
Throne.
Cassarain's final dream. Dark betrayal followed by seeds of hope. We have punished the guilty, stricken their names. To heal we forget, but the sower must remember. Enter the garden.
Laurel. The garden is this way.
If I think I would try.
Why did the song lead me here? Touch the moat.
I prepared a cauldron and planted 3 herbs in this garden. The sower knows the elixir of Ifre's thoughts. Mix, drink, and see what I saw the day the Druid King died.
I am the sower, and I remember this elixir. Come talk with me, Laurel friend. The Elder foresaw this day, when I would be drawn to his song, and that I would not be alone. This elixir, it is the same as a potion the weirds used to commune with me while I slumbered. It connects the now to the then, the here to the there.
This elixir, you know how to make it.
Though I slumbered, I learned much from my time with the weirds. They would drink the elixir and commune with me, teach, talk, listen. Gather herbs from each part of the garden, and I will create the elixir.
And what will the elixir do?
It will show us what the Elder wants us to see. We will become a dream, a memory, and in that way, we will remember. But it is you who must drink. Only a mortal vessel can understand a mortal memory. I will see, too, through you.
I'll gather the herbs.
Death Bell. A taste lets you dream with your eyes open. Foxglove. A mere pinch weakens the boundary between now. Fawn's tongue. A potent ward against evil. Good. Now place the herb. Something else is needed. Something of mine. Now drink. Together, we will walk in Elder Avon's memories.
Elder Avon, I need your help. The day I hoped to avert is upon us. A hunger for power will destroy everything we hope to build here in the archipelago. Now druids slay druids, fighting over a throne like the very elves we left behind on the mainland. I must end this.
Where am I?
Has it been so long since you served as my apprentice, Avon? Have you forgotten the Temple of Ipholon? Our misguided brothers and sisters defile this most hallowed place with their violence.
Our misguided brothers and sisters?
Followers of the All-Wither among the Firesong Circle. While most of that circle serve the cycle of creation, those who revere the All-Wither worship only death and decay. They seek to seize the Ivy Throne, to lead us into an age of unending darkness.
How do we stop the followers of the All-Wither?
I must return my regalia, crown, staff, and gauntlet, to Ifray. The season of the Druid King must end, for now. Meanwhile, we need to make preparations so my dream comes to pass. Escort me to Elder Verlin in the ritual chamber. This ends today.
I'll escort you to ritual chamber.
The ritual chamber lies to the south. Take the passage that leads up. Be on your guard, old friend. The followers of the All-Wither are already inside the temple. We must return the regalia to Ifray before they stop us.
How will you return your regalia to Ifray?
From seeds with a crown, staff, and gauntlet called forth. To seeds, we must return them. You have heard my dream, Avon. How the sower will one day awaken, once the schism that divides our people is finally mended.
Your dream? The sower?
You're sure you're all right, Avon? The dream is my prophecy of two futures, one good, one bad. The sower is the key, a spirit I called from the green and left in the care of the Weirds. Free. You must prepare the message for them, as we discussed.
Who's Elder Verlin?
These troubled times confuse even me, my friend. Verlin is my closest counselor, a loyal Firesong, all too familiar with the threat posed by those sworn to the All-Wither. He is in danger too, from those who call him a traitor to their cause.
Can you tell me more about the followers of All-Wither?
You need to know more than that they are here and desire our deaths. Ah, forgive me, I share your confusion. We did not guess how prevalent the All-Wither's influence had become. Many powerful Firesong druids have fallen under its dark influence.
What is the All-Wither?
A difficult question. Firesong druids revere the great cycle of creation and destruction, death and rebirth. But those who give themselves to the All-Wither see only half of this endless wheel. The dark half. They must not gain the Ivy Throne.
Yes. I.
I am with you, Burl friend. You are Elder Avon. And there is King Kasserine. I remember him. The Druid King is older, careworn. Many seasons passed since he left me with the Weirds.
Begin the ritual at once, Elder Verlin. Elder Avon, I require your assistance.
If
The
you are
Temple of Ifalon.
yet I wish there
I
was
hear
another
its song, even in this dream.
Elder Verlin has the regalia, and will begin the ritual. I hope that when I laid down my authority, when I left the throne for the forest, the shadow over our people would have passed. Now I see that more is required. Will you aid me, old friend?
What do you need me to do?
Remember everything you see, Avon. When the prophecy is fulfilled and a new king arises, the seeds must be brought here and blessed by the sower I spoke of in my dream. You must preserve this moment to instruct the sower. Now, go help Verlin.
How do I help, Elder Verlin?
We need the light of the moons to shine upon the sacred pools in this chamber. Mara's tear and Shandar's sorrow must witness and sanctify our deeds this night. Elder Verlin can tell you what to do. I must prepare myself.
As you command, Druid King.
Speak with
I fear the Druid King is making a mistake. These symbols are gifts from Ifre. For centuries our kings have worn them with wisdom and mercy. I begged Kasserine not to take them from those who come after us, but he insists.
The Druid King said I should help you complete the ritual.
If we must do this, then yes, we need the light of Mara's tear and Shandar's sorrow. On each side of the balcony stands a druid stone. Turn them both to face the sacred pool. That will call the light of the moons to sanctify this place.
I'll turn the Druid stones as you instructed.
Ifre, hear us. Return crown, staff, and gauntlet to the seeds from whence they came.
This is folly, Kasserine. You leave me no choice. All-Wither, guide my blade.
Ah! Betrayed! Why,
Da, da,
Verlin?
da.
Begone! I banish you! The followers of the All-Wither. More insidious than I thought. A poisoned blade in the hand of a trusted friend. This proves I was right. Crown, staff, gauntlet. They must return to the green. You must help me, Avon.
What I can do, my friend.
Gather
King.
the sacred seeds. Help me summon Erdir the Guardian. A powerful ally for the Sower. A protector to ensure that only a worthy king regrows the seeds. Then
I'm listening, my king.
give one seed to each druid circle to guard, to keep. Oak to Elder Tide, Rowan to Stonelaw, Ash for the Firesong untainted by the All-Wither. One last thing. Go to the Ivy Throne. Seal it. No one must enter until the Sower awakens.
I'll take the seeds and deliver them to the circles.
Thank you, my old friend. Take the seeds. Go to the center of the chamber. Touch the mote of light.
How do I summon Urdir the Guardian?
Touch the mote to begin the summoning. I will do the rest. Urdir is a spirit from the green. It will protect this place until a new druid king arises. Urdir will keep its vigil until the Sower decides the season of the seeds has come again.
What of Elder Verlaine and the servants of the All-Wither?
That task I leave in your hands. Rally the circles against those who follow the All-Wither. Defeat them. Bind them in the mountain. Then let them be forgotten. There can be no healing while druids seek power and harm one another. Take your place. Touch the moat, and I will summon Urd. Farewell, old friend. This temple becomes my home. Deliver the seeds and seal the Ivy Throne.
From the then to the now. Come, let us speak of what we saw. Dream. Memory. I walked with Elder Avon just as you did. I saw the one who called me from the green. Kasserine, the Druid King. I understand much more now. Was not Urdir the Guardian wonderful?
The spirit Elder Avon summoned. I guess so.
Wild and fierce. A spirit called from the green, like I was. It is bound to protect crown, staff, and gauntlet. The Firesong risk much to awaken its anger.
You think Urdir the Guardian is still there?
Urdir waits, as I did. The Firesong must return the seeds to the place we saw in the then, the Temple of Ipholon. I know how to call Urdir. A song of defense. It is my choice.
Archdruid Orlaith knew about you. Does she know about the Guardian?
Perhaps. She may think she can bind Urdir, command it with crown, staff, and gauntlet, but King Kasserine told some spirits to make their own choices. I am one, Urdir is another. We should find Druid Laurel. She will know what to do next.
Let's find Druid Laurel.
Druid Laurel studies the old lore, young yet wise. We must tell her what we learned from the Elder's memory. Let us try this passage. I sense gentle wind and open sky beyond.
You said you have a choice. What do you mean?
Spirits are bound to purpose. We do not change. But the purpose King Kasserine gave me was to make a choice for him. He could not know how to make the choice, so he did not bind me. I can grow, learn, decide.
What a choice did Truth King Kasserine want you to make?
To know the worthy. I am the sower, but I can choose when to quicken the seeds, and for whom.
Why did those druids turn against Truth King Kasserine?
We saw the same memory. The choices that led the Druid King and Elder Verleen to the temple are forgotten now. But I know the Allwither. It is of the green, yet it hates what it is. It hungers for what it is not.
If the Firesong betrayed him, why give them one of the sacred seeds?
Some betrayed. Not all. Only those in the grip of the Allwither. Those are the ones that were stricken, forgotten. The rest were forgiven. I think Orlaith remembers, knows what others forgot, and so sees the dream differently. A path to power.
Where's the temple of Ifelan?
Druid Laurel talked about it. It stands on the island of Ifelan, a cathedral of the green, long ago. Still sacred. Now we know Erdir waits there. I have never been in that place, but I remembered it in the Elder's memory.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Firesong druids. Dead. Laurel's staff. Where is Laurel? Take the staff, Laurel friend. She would not leave it unattended. I understand the pattern of what occurred. Druid Laurel was scouting, came upon these Firesong druids. They fought. She was overpowered, taken away. The leaves tremble for her. So do I.
We need to find Druid Laurel.
I no longer sense Druid Laurel nearby. If the Firesong took her, they would go to Archdruid Orlaith, to Ifelan. A ploy, I think, to capture me.
What do you think we should do?
I would like to see the City of Stone. Find Laurel friend Stefan. He can help us. Laurel trusts him. Likes him. I will meet you in Vestir, Laurel friend.
All right, I'll meet you in Vestir.
Please, I'm looking for Dame Fada. She was with the knights protecting the cathedral district during the attack.
We're still sorting this.
Ah, Dulif, our friend returned. But where are Laurel and
Stay
Free?
your weapons. I bear a message from Archdruid Orlaith.
Very well then, speak.
Bring the sower to the Temple of Ifelan. If you refuse, Orlaith will complete the prophecy with the blood of her prisoners.
You wouldn't dare.
Archdruid Orlaith will not be denied. Don't make her wait long.
Damn Orlaith and her fire song. They took townsfolk prisoner before they fled, but we weren't sure why. Now we know. She plans to use them as sacrifices. Damn her eyes. Wait, where are Laurel and Free? Didn't you bring them back with you?
The Firesong captures Druid Laurel. They took her to Iphelon.
Laurel captured? Is there no end to this outrage? Our own forces are still recovering from the siege of Vastir, but even at full strength, we'd be hard-pressed to assault the Firesong on their island. What of Free? Did the spirit return with you?
Free is waiting in the Druid district. We saw a vision of the last Druid King's death in Ivyheim.
Visions and prophecies, that's what started this chaos. If Orlaith can't get the Sower, she'll use the blood of Laurel and my people to make herself the Druid King. Tell me you found something. Give me a reason to hope. I am in sore need of it.
There's a powerful guardian in Iphelon. Free believes they can turn it against the Firesong.
A guardian? You bring mixed tidings, friend. I can't bear the thought of Laurel in Firesong hands, but if Free can help us defeat Archdruid Orlaith, I'll swear my house and life to the cause. Thank you. Perhaps we're not helpless after all. The Firesong took captives during the attack on Vastir, and they have Druid Laurel. I must protect my people, but I can't trade one life for another, even many others. Unless... Yes, we give Archdruid Orlaith exactly what she demanded.
You want to turn Free over to Archdruid Orlaith.
Free is our secret weapon. Dulef will take Free to the Temple of Iphelon just as Archdruid Orlaith demanded. Then, while Free stalls her with this guardian you told me about, you and I rescue the captives from the Firesong, including Laurel.
How do we do that?
We land on the far side of the island with my knights and free my people while Orlaith conducts her ritual. I'll arrange passage to Iphelon. Find Free and get them to agree to the plan, then meet me at the docks. You'll be well rewarded, friend.
I'll go find Free in the wine district and see if they are willing to go along with this.
Dulif will take Free to a House Monard galleon. He'll escort them to Iphelon and protect them while we rescue Druid Laurel and the others. As for our transportation, we need different arrangements. I'll meet you at the docks soon.
What if Free refuses to go along with his plan?
Then we still attempt to rescue the captives from Archdruid Orlaith. If Free isn't willing to help, I won't try to force them. We'll do our best without the distraction Free would provide.
If we are not sailing with Julef and Free, how will we get to Iphelon?
I plan to hire Captain Siravain's ship. The Mad Maiden is anchored just outside Vastir's walls, and she has no love for the Firesong Druids. Her ship and crew are battle-tested. They'll be perfect for what we need to do.
You think you can convince Captain Siravain to help?
Captain Siravain strikes me as someone who pays her debts. Without your help, her ship and crew would still be in the Dreadsail's hands, and Sea Lord Nalos would be alive. I might remind her of that. And my generous offer of gold should also help.
Yes. Exactly. Okay. I think I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna continue this Firesong DLC main storyline on next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on next one.